What's up, YouTube? It's QahirTheConqueror here. Welcome back to my channel for yet again another video. Before I get started with this video, I would like to say if this video helps you in any way, if you resonate with this content and enjoy any of this content in any way, please drop a like, comment, and/or subscribe. It would help me a lot. I would really appreciate it. Would you believe me if I told you that hard times aren't really your enemy? Does that make sense? What would you do if I told you? How would you feel if I told you that the hard times and the bad times, the dog days, they're not your enemy? I say that because, number one, anything or anyone that is your enemy is something that doesn't want the best for you, someone that doesn't want the best for you and wants to deprive you of things that you're obligated to as a human being and things like that. And obviously, I'm being a little facetious here by giving personification to it. But when the hard times come, think about it. They don't just come to you. They come to all of us. Nobody is immune to hard times, no matter how much of a saint they are or how much of a sinner they are or wherever you fall on the spectrum. If you're spiritual and you're a believer in anything, any of the religious scriptures, what did they go through? If you know anybody that has existed, whether they're wealthy and influential or whether they are a derelict and somebody who lives on the street or something like that, hard times will come, have come, and are going to come to all of us. Now, we got that out the way. They don't just come to you, they come to all of us. But I mentioned this in a TikTok video before. I have learned and reflected on so much, and it really awakened my mind and opened me up so deeply when I realized how much I've grown, in part due to the hard times that I've faced, the times where there was struggle, when adversity came knocking at my door. I've also grown from seeing other people handle it in my life or not even in my life, even virtually and things like that. You can see it on the tabloids and social media and stuff because everybody's lives now is on, for everybody to see on display. I've grown from seeing people handle it properly and to seeing people mishandle the hard times. And that's what I want to talk about in this video, what I want to address in this video. As I mentioned, there's nobody that can say, hard times never came my way, every day was always easy, because that's not the case. Rich, poor, black, white, tall, short, whatever it is. What if I told you that you should embrace the hard times? I don't mean welcome it, because that's different, but even then, so welcome it. Run towards it. Don't run away from it, because there is growth that is supposed to happen. There is something in you that becomes stronger. It's like when you go to the gym, and to build muscle, you have to destroy muscle fibers, and then they repair and regenerate, and you nourish them with protein and carbohydrates for energy, and that is how your muscles get bigger. Same thing for your mental muscles. You use your mental muscles to problem solve and find solutions. Well, guess what? When problems come to you, you're way more equipped and adept at handling them. That is why I say that you should embrace struggle, embrace adversity. I don't mean, be silly, because stuff hurts. Hard times hurt. They're not comfortable. Hard times can be a breakup. Hard times can be you broke. Hard times can be loss of life and grief. Hard times can be depression and sadness and anxiety. Hard times can be failure, whatever level. I'm not saying that that stuff is okay, but the first step of embracing these hard times is understanding that they're gonna happen and they're gonna come. As I mentioned, you can cry about it all you want to, but it's going to come to each and every one of us. So isn't a better mindset to have that, all right, when they come, I'm going to face them head on and deal with it. When they come, I'm going to make sure I do everything in my power to come out of it a better version of myself and not worse. The hard times create legends and they create warriors. If life was always easy, which I won't lie, if it could be easy and bliss and sunshine all the time, I'd sign up for that in a heartbeat. But at the same time, how much can you really grow if things are always going right and according to your plan? One thing about sports teams you hear coaches talk about, or even sometimes the players, winning all the time because you're talented and better, it can hide where you're not really good at. It can hide what you're not really that good at. It can mask those ineptitudes because you're talented and you're better. But because of that, you don't really know what to improve fully because you win and you keep winning and you keep tasting success. But when adversity comes knocking, sometimes that can throw you off. It can disrupt a healthy season, a productive season, because everybody was so used to winning. When loss hit, what do you do now? See, the old saying is when you get knocked down, you get back up. Because if you stay down there, what's down there? But what's up here? What's up here? I have experienced a lot, just like all of you have. And many hard times have come my way. But luckily and fortunately, because I believe I was made to be resilient enough to be able to bounce back and persevere. And that is not easy to do. Because the problems come and they come and they come. And to get stronger, you got to go through a lot to make you strong. The moments of struggle, the moments that were hard, and the process that you endure, the things that you have to say to affirm and to build trust and camaraderie with yourself internally. The love that you have to pour into yourself to pick yourself back up from any of these instances and occurrences when they happen. What does that do for you? Who does that create? What does that make of you? That is why, to summarize this video, I want to stress the importance of not looking at them like they're the enemy. Because as I'm making this video, there are still going to be many things that I'll have to deal with in this life. And I pray that I'm strong enough to handle them and better equipped to handle them when they come. But I'm making this video as somebody who has welcomed struggle, and I've learned so much about myself, what I'm capable of, what I'm capable of doing, what I'm capable of overcoming, because I got through it. And getting through it doesn't mean that you win and you're successful all the time. Sometimes winning and overcoming just means that you're still here, as I have said that in other videos, and I'll continue to stress. If you are alive and here, first of all, because there are many people that couldn't get that far, whether it was by their own volition or whether it was by something else. You survived in essence. So you can use hard times to find and go deep within yourself, and you bring out a version of you that is superior to any struggle that you faced already. It doesn't mean that it's going to be easy every time, but it just means that you'll be able to handle them better when you know that life is like a season. And the seasons always come to earth, and the earth handles it appropriately. You need to do the same. Just try to embrace the hard times, the moments of struggle, the moments of discomfort, and try not to look at it as something happening to you. Try to look at it as something happening for you, even if it doesn't seem like it in the moment. Thank you. Stay tuned. See you for the next one.